The beautiful game. 90 minutes, 2 halves, 22 men on a pitch, and more drama than a soap opera. Football, or soccer to some, is a sport loved worldwide, dating as far back as 1863, and bringing both tears and joy to die-hard fans. Unsurprisingly, it's been the subject of many films over the years, some successful and some deserving of a red card. Here are 6 of them. A remake of the 1961 Hungarian film Two Halves in Hell, Escape to Victory presents a group of Allied prisoners of war with the opportunity to play a German team as part of a propaganda stunt. Starring Michael Caine and Sylvester Stallone, it gained notoriety for featuring many well-known footballers, including Pelé, Bobby Moore and Ozzy Ardiles. With a plan to escape via the dressing room at half-time, the players ultimately decide to return to the pitch and come back from a losing position to draw 4-4. Having denied the Germans their win, a celebrating crowd storm the pitch and the Allied players use it as cover to escape.
You are a disgrace! For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting!
Back in the late 60s, early 70s, Derby County were riding high in the First Division, winning the league in 1972 and reaching the semi-finals of the following year's European Cup. Their manager was the legendary no-nonsense Brian Clough. When Leeds United's manager Don Revie took over as England manager, Clough was targeted as his replacement at Leeds in 1974. Expecting big things from him, it didn't quite pan out as all had hoped, and he was sacked after just 44 days in the job. Despite numerous historical inaccuracies, Michael Sheen's portrayal as Brian Clough makes this film a must-watch.
One day, son, but not today.
The first in a trilogy of films, Goal, also known as Goal: The Dream Begins, was released in 2005 and followed the burgeoning career of Mexican footballer Santiago Munez as he moves from Los Angeles to England to play for Newcastle United. Forming friendships and rivalries within the team and dealing with asthma, Munez saves the day in the final game, scoring a winning goal that guarantees Newcastle a place in the Champions League. It contains some impressive football sequences, but its story was deemed cliché. The sequel, Goal 2: Living the Dream, followed Santiago's move to Real Madrid, and the final instalment, Goal 3: Taking on the World, followed Munez and 2 English players at the World Cup.
I didn't ask to be good at football. Guru Nanak must have blessed me. Anyway, there was a scout from America there today, and he's offered me a place at a top university with a free scholarship and a chance to play football professionally.
Women's football is becoming more and more popular, especially in England since the Lionesses won Euro 2022. However, all the way back in 2002, a low-budget British film, Bend It Like Beckham, celebrated the women's game. It followed 2 young women, Jess and Jules, played by Parminder Nagra and Keira Knightley respectively, pursuing a professional career in football. Unfortunately, Jess's parents do not support her ambitions, and she has to hide her playing from them. As expected with such a title, the film culminates with Jess scoring a free kick to help her team win the cup final. A remake of the 1974 American film The Longest Yard, Mean Machine relocates the story to good old Blighty. When an ex-footballer ends up inside, he trains a ragtag group of convicts to compete in a football match against the prison wardens. Much like Escape to Victory, Mean Machine stars the footballer turned actor Vinnie Jones as Danny the Mean Machine Meehan, a disgraced former England captain banned from football for life for fixing a match they played against Germany. The film contained decent football sequences and received mixed reviews from critics, but has gone on to become a cult favourite.
And who's this clown, Ron Benson, Plymouth Argyle?
I copied the list you gave me.
Oh, come on, Margaret. Tell me where it says Benson and Hedges on that.
The England national team have had many managers over the years, but none worse than Mike Bassett, played hilariously by national treasure Ricky Tomlinson. Having won the fictional Mr. Clutch Cup with Norwich City, Bassett is offered the vacant job of England manager due to no one else willing to take on the role. He's thrown in at the deep end, leading the team to the World Cup finals in Brazil, but manages to get them as far as the semi-finals before being knocked out by the hosts. The film is remembered for its bleep-filled half-time team talk scene.
Bastards are bastards are bastards are they shouldn't be shouting at me, it should be shouting at you, and do you know why? Because it's half-time and we're 2-0 down to the Mexican
So there we have it, 6 films that feature the beautiful game in all its glory and misery. Are there any you think we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.